Hey everybody, welcome to the Crafty Corner. I hope you enjoy my video. I'm going to be setting up my new Hobonichi Weeks for 2025. This one is completely new to me. I do have the Hobonichi Cousins and I loved it so much I wanted to try the weeks too. So if you want to join me, grab a cup of coffee and get comfy. Okay, I'm going to be using the Coffee Monster Co. tabs to do all the months, or the weeks. And then I did get the book, the pencil board that goes along with the weeks. I thought this was really neat, and my kids are really into anime. And I got this really neat cover to go with it. So with that, let's get into it. So I found that starting in the very back helps me to keep the tabs straighter and the look is cleaner. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the back. Okay, here we go. December. Are you guys all ready for the new year and starting new planners? I love the smell of a new planner. It's one of my favorite smells. I love the way books smell. So if you notice on here, there's the little faces where it's on one side it's facing you, it's right side, and on the other side it's facing backwards. If you put it on wrong, it'll, oh, maybe not. I thought it would be upside down, so maybe not with these ones. With some of the other ones, it would be upside down. But see how it's coded differently, where it's light here and then darker? This light part is for where the page goes, so that you don't have it too far in or too far out, so it matches. And I'm gonna go just right past the 12. I always make sure that there's only one page and it's perforated in the middle, so it's very easy to fold over. Are you guys excited and ready for Christmas this week? It has been a crazy, crazy year for me. How about you guys? Go ahead and drop in the comments and let me know if you guys are ready for the new year or ready for your new planners. Do you have them all set up? Okay. Yeah. Okay. See? Look how nice that looks. It's overlapping a little, but I found that with the colors, I kind of know, and it's towards the end of the book, and because there's no other tabs that are going to be in this book, I'm not worried about it overlapping just a little bit. I actually like how uniform that is when it's overlapping just a little bit like that. Just the smiley faces and the different characteristics on the faces are really cool. I like them. Okay. Oh, See, I almost had 2 pages there. Okay, October. And if you do make a mistake, these are easy to take off, and they don't rip this this thinner paper, which is really nice. I'm a little bit of a paper snob. I like nice paper. And I'm going to be using my Hobonichi Weeks as a kind of a catch-all to have with me whenever I leave the house to go to doctor's appointments or going to the grocery store or going to meet my husband on base or something like that. All the note sections that are in the back here where all the notes are make it really easy to be able to just flip to a notes page and take a quick note down on something I need to remember for later, or write it into the monthly calendar, or not bad. Oh, I'm making it a little crooked. I try to get it as straight as I can. Doesn't always work. I am not super picky on that one. I like things to be straight and organized, but that doesn't mean it can't be a little off or a little crooked. I'm not that picky. Okay, August. There we go. That's more straight. So what planner are you going to use this year? Do you have multiple planners? Are you just going to use one? Let me know. I'm curious as to what everybody's using this year. If you have different ones for different things. I know some people have several planners. And I used to have multiple, like a lot. And I felt overwhelmed by it, and it was kind of daunting. So when I found the Hobonichi, the cousin, I was like, okay, I need to give that a try. And it was just having everything in one book where it's the monthly, the weekly, and then the daily. It made it so much easier to prioritize, and it was just perfect. Sometimes I do wish it was a little bit bigger, but most of the time it's more than enough room. I don't have to worry about it. Having so much blank space, I don't know what to do or how to rearrange it so that it's not completely bare and it's not overdoing it. So I thought I would share a little bit. I'm married to my wonderful husband, Keith, and we have been married for 24 years. Sorry, we just had our 24-year anniversary in October. Oh, that's crooked. Okay, that I don't like. There we go. We have 3 beautiful daughters. There we go. Our oldest is preparing to move to Virginia. She wants to be closer to her her best friends out there, and you know, it's kind of spread your wings and fly. You know, she doesn't want to be so close to mom and dad, and I get that. And she won't be that far away. Here in North Carolina, we're in 3 hours, I think, to the border of Virginia. Is that straight? Yeah. And our middle daughter, Anna, she is getting everything ready that she needs to get ready. Next year, she is going to Liberty University, and she's going to be on campus. So we're getting her ready for that, and making sure that she's more comfortable with how things are going to work, and she's going to be farther away from us than her sister, so we want to make sure that she's good to go and doesn't freak out too much. None of our kids have really been away from us for very long. The longest we've ever gone somewhere was when my husband came back from Korea, and we went to Florida for 2 weeks. So I went for 2 weeks. My husband came for a week, and then I was there. Oh no, that looks silly. I gotta move that down. I started to overlap that a little wonky, so I think I'm gonna go back and fix that. I don't like where that's sitting. And then our youngest daughter is Destiny, and I homeschool her. And she goes to a co-op every Tuesday and Thursday, where she gets to hang out with other kids her age. And it's kind of a private school meets homeschool kind of thing. So it's very structured, which she needs, as most kids do. And she's made some really good friends there. And we're really glad that she has made the good friends that she has, and that she enjoys going, because it's a lot harder when they don't enjoy it and they fight you every day. That becomes really hard. So okay, that one's not bad. Let's see about April. Okay, just got to fix April. And my husband, Keith, has been in the military for 20, I think it's 25 years now. I know what I did. I put the other side on there and the face is that way, and this month is on the right side, and all the other ones are, most of the other ones are, I did that in August too, and in June. Oh well, it spices it up a little bit. He is in supply, and he works directly in his brigade at the main company. I'm not sure if he wants me to give out his rank or not, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And for me, I have done a lot of volunteer work, not only for my husband, but and military spouse stuff, but with other things as well. Daycare and helping out friends and wrapping Christmas gifts, stuff like that. And then I have my bachelor's degree in Christian education, and I'm working on my master's degree for, it's basically for the Christian education, but it's a little bit different. It's slightly different because I'm kind of a test subject for my school, because we haven't had a master's program for Christian education, so I kind of get to be the guinea pig. But I really like it. We've just been kind of moving along. I've been learning a lot of different things this year. It has been a really hard year for me. I was taking care of my really good friend, Emmy. She was like, family for us, and she had stage 4 colon cancer, and we moved her in with us so I could take care of her, and she passed away in October. So it's it hasn't been that long, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Okay, so I'm gonna label off the notes section. I think I'm gonna put it up here. Or should I put it down here? Because I was going to do the monthly and yearly up here. So maybe I should do... Yeah, let's do the notes on the bottom. I'll do the notes on the bottom. Let's make sure I only have one page. Okay. There we go. It's not bad. Oh, it's a little crooked. So, do any of you guys, are you military related at all, or grew up military kid? Let me know. My husband and I are originally from Minnesota. So being in North Carolina has been very different. We have actually spent our whole entire military career in the U.S., in the South. Our first duty station was actually in Germany, and it was gorgeous. If you ever get the chance to go, I highly recommend you go. Okay, I was looking at this and I keep thinking I need to just cover this up because I'm not really going to look at next year, because by the time I need, around November, December, when I need to start looking into this, I'll already have my new planner. So I'm thinking I'm going to cover this up. I'm just not sure if I'm going to take some cardstock, or do you have I do have a couple different things I was thinking about, just kind of maybe whiting this out and kind of putting this in the middle, just cutting it down, or well, that would kind of have to be like that because that's so big, unless I just cut around here. But it covers most of it. This is so pretty. I was thinking about putting this in the cousin though, because it's perfect for the cousin. And then I have this beautiful rose one. Or I suppose I could go like this and then trim it. And then take that and put it here. I wonder if that would work. Yeah, that would work. Okay, that's something to think about. But I'll think about that. Let's finish putting the tabs on. Okay, so we have our yearly. I think I'll put it on. I'm gonna put it on this side. Roses are my absolute favorite flower, and I like pink, but I love purple. As you guys will notice throughout, as my channel goes on, I have a lot of purple. I have to remind myself that not everything has to be purple, because I like it so much. My nails are blue. We went to a military ball and my dress was a really, really pretty blue. And it was satiny, so I did this with my nails. I really, really liked it. Hopefully we'll have one more ball before we retire in 2026. I think we're retiring either in May of 2026 or June I'm not sure which one. So we are super close to retirement. And it is very well earned and deserved. Okay. Thinking about using this as a tracker to track different things in the month, and then, you know, do a key code. I'll get back to that in a second. I know I digress. And here we are, the months. I was playing around with stickers a little bit, and this was December. Actually, I think I can just go ahead and I'm getting used to this one still. There we go. Okay, I'm going to turn it like this so that the pages line up evenly, because I have so much trouble with the pages not wanting to line up right. So I decided I'm going to try a different way and see if that works better. So let's see how that turned out. Ah, really good. It's a perfect fit. Yay! Awesome. Okay. And then we have our months, so I can get our monthly tab. And see how close do we want this? I think that's good. Okay, I just gotta straighten it. Put it down. Let's see. Sometimes the tweezers make it a little more difficult, and sometimes it makes it easier to make it straight. And some days I got it, and some days I don't. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Making sure I don't have more pages than I'm supposed to. And then this will help keep this together too, since the tab has it. So that makes it nice. And then take my string out. So do you guys decorate your planners? Do you just draw on them, or to decorate them, or do you oh, I guess it started in November. I skipped that. I didn't start in November because this arrived actually right before Thanksgiving. So I figured, you know, there's no point in trying to use the rest of it for November and December. And I'll just, you know, work on, okay, so how am I going to use this? Because the cousin doesn't start like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. And then these pages will just be blank. They'll be extras. If I want to practice a pen or something like that, I can check that out. on those extra pages. Let's see. Well, I think it'll be okay. It's right before January starts. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Yeah, because there's enough space between there where it's okay. So it's good. I did stick the sheep in there. I had to stick the sheep in there right away. I want to put, oh, before I forget, I gotta put my little bean. There we go. That's one page down. Okay, so on these two, I have a couple different ones I was looking at. I love these. Metallic in it, and just the way the rainbow looks on the page. I love the way that looks. And then I have, of course, a purple flower. And then I have my Your empathy and kindness are their own forms of magic. I really like that sticker. So I thought about putting that there. And then, so I have this green one too with the rose gold. And it kind of matches this. I'm not sure if that stands out enough, or is that blends into, I think that blends in too much. So I have this one. Yeah, that sticks out better. That sticks out better. And my kids are in love with mushrooms. They love mushrooms. So I tried to see if it was a sticker or if it was a die cut, just a die cut. Some of them it's hard to tell. I think this is just a die cut because I could not. I don't think. Oh, okay, it is a sticker. Okay. Okay, so like that. And then like that. Other ones. I love this one. Maybe I should use that one because that one really stands out. Okay. I'm going to do this one and then I'm learning how to letter. Because this. I love the calligraphy. It is so beautiful. So I am learning how to that looks cute like that. I am learning how to do it. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see if I can get this off. These clear stickers, I have such a hard time with finding the break to get it apart. It's sometimes very challenging. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Okay. Butterflies are my other favorite thing. I consider butterflies to be my spirit animal. I see them all the time, and they seem to like to follow me ever since I was younger, almost a teenager. They started, I noticed that it seemed like they were following me wherever I was. Okay, I like that. Might put something else in there, but I really like that just the way it is. I'll probably just leave it because I don't want it to be too overcrowded. No, I don't. I think that blends in too much. So I've got my fairy and yeah, I think I'm just going to do that one. Sometimes less is more. Okay, line it up on the H's. Center it, and voila. And it's nice center. Okay, and then we have this side. This side I think will be perfect for doing my holographic see-through ones. I think that shows up much better on this than it would on something else. See, and I have that, and I have another moon piece. I wonder. It doesn't look right. just a thought. Fleeting for just a moment, it comes and goes. I don't know, what do you guys think about mixing metals? Are you a mix the metals together kind of person, or no? This one. I think this one works better in there because of the like that maybe, or whoops, I could do, no, I think she's too big. No, that doesn't look right. What about this fairy? I think I'm gonna start with just these two because I really, really like these two and this one. So I'm gonna start with these three and then see how it looks because this is so much bigger. I like how that overlaps just a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get this apart. Are you going to like me today? So last night we went and looked at lights, and we waited in line in our car for over a half hour to see this whole entire street all lit up, different things. They had 3 snow machines and a giant Frosty the Snowman blow up that was as big as the person's house. It was awesome. My husband actually said he wants one. Right on. Normally he's like, no, we don't need something that big. Oh, what if I did it this way? Oh, I like that. Coming down. That's pretty. Okay. I know what you guys think. This one, or just leave her like that. How do I do this, or have it be like that? I'll do it that way. I like that. Anyway, the block that had all the ornaments and everything, it was actually a dead end, so it was perfect They had lights going across the street from lamppost to lamppost, and I think some of them were tree to tree. And it had a Merry Christmas and Santa Claus with his reindeer, and somebody was passing out hot chocolate. Somebody else was passing out apple cider. It was really awesome. It was an hour, a little more than an hour away. I apologize if you can hear my daughter upstairs. My office is right below her room. It's been a family tradition of ours to go look at lights as a family, and then afterwards we either go eat or we just go get hot cocoa, just depending on what time we go. And because of the travel time and everything it took to get there, we actually ended up having dinner, so we went to IHOP. It's hard for me to go out to eat at different places. I'm gluten-free. I have a strong sensitivity to gluten. So going out to eat can be very, very challenging. And my husband said, well, why don't you pick where we go? So I was like, okay, I thought about it, and I was like, I want to go to IHOP. I haven't had pancakes out somewhere in a very long time. And then it just overlaps a little bit on her wing, but I kind of like how that, minus the little bump, of course, I couldn't get it all the way. But I like how the rainbow and how pretty that looks. Okay. Let's see. So because we have that there, now I want to cover up. I'm gonna cover up this. So I think I'm gonna use this one to cover that up. I like to look at both sides of the page and see a canvas that fits together when it's an open page like this. Because they're both open together, and I'm like, okay, so how do we make this black or blank canvas for, yeah, that looks pretty. And you can't see through it. Highlights that, makes it stand out some. Okay. I did want to use this cute little guy right here. You've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. And that I need to remind myself that I need to give myself grace, because I'm very hard on myself. I feel like there's always more I should be doing, or I can do better. I have a hard time saying, yeah, I deserve a break, or you know what, it's okay to, okay, that's coming up. I don't want to rip the page. So there we go. And then I have my other fairy. I'm gonna put her here. Or do I want to put her up here? I feel like she fits up there better. Yeah, okay, let's put her up here. So do you guys have Christmas plans? Are you gonna be with family? My parents moved down here 5 years ago to be closer to us. And I absolutely love having my parents here. It was hard being away from them for so long because we didn't get to see them very often. We didn't get to see family barely at all. So it was usually kind of once a year thing, just because taking time off for my husband's job and deployments and going TDY and all the things for the military can make it really difficult to want to be able to go and see family. And then because it takes so long to get there from Minnesota to here, it's a couple days drive, so it's more than just a tank of gas here or a tank of gas there. It's you gotta stay somewhere and then have all the kids, and you gotta find someone to watch the pets and make sure that they're good to go. We have ferrets. We have two, a boy and a girl, Diggles and Lucy. They are adorable, cute little things. And if we go anywhere, we have to make sure that we have someone to look after them, because they can't just stay in their cage the whole time. They have to be let out, and they need to play and be their mischievous little selves. Ferrets are very, very mischievous. They love to get into stuff. It's like having permanent toddlers. They're into everything. They want to go everywhere and see what everything is and smell everything. And but they're hilarious. They hop when they get excited on all four paws, and they tend to run a little crooked. And our girl ferret Lucy, female ferrets are smaller, and she has kind of puffed out for winter, so she looks like one of those fluffy round beanie things that you get on the top of your winter hat. It's so cute. And they like water, but only if they can be drinking it. They do not like to go swimming, which is strange, because all the ferrets that I've seen, they seem to really like water. Our ferrets don't seem to like anything normal that most other ferrets like. drink. The temperature change is wreaking havoc on my vocal cords. So I am not getting sick. I took our 15-year-old today to go take her permit test, and we did send her through driver's ed. Yeah, I like that better. We sent her through driver's ed so that she could get that hands-on and behind the wheel, and it's, because we're not licensed in North Carolina to take a student out and let them drive behind the wheel without a permit. So we went ahead and did that for her. It's super hard to get into driver's ed for homeschool families, into the public school. Our middle daughter actually attended public school, and we tried for 3 years to get her into driver's ed and could not get her into driver's ed. So I was just bite the bullet and send her through driver's ed. So we did that. And I guess the way the instructors worded certain things were different than the questions on the test, and she didn't understand, like the instructors for driver's ed called your brights high beams because they are your high beams. But on the test, on the question, it said your brights. So she didn't understand what they were saying, because to her, they didn't go over that because it wasn't, they didn't call it brights. They called it, your high beams, which is the technical term for it. So I was very surprised that North Carolina does not use the technical term on the test. They just say brights. I do believe in the manual for them, it uses both terms. But again, they didn't go over that in class very much. So she was really bummed out that just did not work for her, and she was really bummed out. She missed 5 questions, so she will have to take it again, and she can take it again in a week, I think they said. So she has to wait a week before she can take it again. And she is looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it. I think she was probably a little embarrassed that she didn't pass, because she worked so hard to make sure she could pass. She's very much like me in that regard, where she is too hard on herself. And she definitely needs to work on giving herself some grace. And I tell her that, you know, hey, Mom has to work on that too. It's not just you. And that we all struggle, we all go through different things, and there's no rhyme or reason sometimes why things happen the way they do, or why it happens that way. Okay. That's if I go that way. Let's see about this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go this way in order to go through this part out. Yeah. Okay, so let's do it this way. There we go. Let's try it that way. That way we can use the bottom half, and we're not and like that. Kind of gives it an abstract design, doesn't it? Oh, that's slightly crooked. It's okay. I can go like this. And Okay, I think that works. Okay, let's do it that way. Maybe just go that way. There we go. I'm more worried about the corners sticking and staying down than anywhere else. It's always the corners. Always. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. There we go. Perfect. It's kind of like wallpaper. Oh, there we go. I like that side better. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Oh, am I out? This does not want to work for that. And that's why I have another one. Now it's not going anywhere. Oh no, it was this way, wasn't it? Got the ink off. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of like a dashboard. And then I can fill in important dates later there. Or I can also use that right here. Oh, that's nice how it makes it so that it's stands out more. I think having this under there. Oh, no, I can't. But that makes it harder, so it's nicer to write on. Sometimes it can be really tricky. Having that in there. Okay, I think that'll do it. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Hope to see you again.